passion for horses came in the most peculiar way, really, because my dad was a bookie. And I learned a love of horses through his job. And then I used to pretend when I was a kid I was a racehorse, and I used to race everybody. And I even used to put little fences up in our backyard and jump fences with my friends.
We used to ride as children, and I don't know, my mother must have taken us, I can't remember, but we had riding lessons, and so I suppose that's when I first began to love horses. My older sister, she'd been riding on and off all the time, and she's got 2 horses, and she kept saying to me, "Why don't you come over and see one of my horses?" And I did. That was 2006. And so now we ride a lot together, and that sparked my interest in, I get involved in other sort of horsey things as well.
World Horse Welfare seems to have been in most of my adult life, really, I suppose. I've always had a love for horses, and as I don't have any of my own children, horses became my babies, and I love them as much as anybody would love their child. I support lots of local horsey charities which help the grassroots, but World Horse Welfare to me is the top one, because it isn't just rescuing these poor little scraps, it's also the bigger picture, setting down and getting legislation not only for horses in this country but for further afield, the rest of the world, a very important thing in the developing countries.
Why do I support World Horse Welfare? Because the work they do is so absolutely crucial to the horses that they look after. The welfare they do in this country is really great, although some of their stories are so sad you can hardly look at them. But I also really appreciate what they do in countries abroad. They rely on them for their livelihoods, and so World Horse Welfare is out there helping the horses for the benefit of their livelihoods, and I think that's really good.
If you love horses and they've been a large part of your life, you would like to think perhaps that you could do something for them after you've gone. All right, you could give to save more poor little scraps in the field, but you do have to look further than that. You do have to look what can be done for the future of horses in general.
We love horses, and we know a lot of horses are much less fortunate than our horses. We've obviously left something in our will because we've got horses, but to be honest, if we didn't have horses, we wouldn't take that out of our will, because I know with World Horse Welfare, because you're well run, well organised, and an organisation has been around a long time.
Well, because World Horse Welfare has been established so long, and I feel it's been a part of my life because I've known about them for so long, I really do feel I can trust them. I hope to leave a percentage of my estate to World Horse Welfare, and my feeling is that if this cash goes towards to help the family overseas to earn its money, or bring one horse back to a good life, I think I would have achieved something.
I trust the organisation. I've met quite a few of the people now, and they're all nice people, you know, and genuine, and they care about what they do, and they care about the organisation, and they care about the horses, which is what it's all about in the end. So I mean, in a way, trust doesn't come into it because it isn't even in question. And I know that legacies is one of the major sources of income for nearly all charities. I think legacies are huge for them, and I thought, yeah, I could do that.
If you are thinking about making a will and you're not sure where to go, have a look at the World Horse Welfare website, give them a ring, ask them questions, they'll be happy to help.